Hello, this is Tom Styles, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And let me turn this thing off before we all get nauseated. And then I'll start talking, and we'll really get nauseated. Anyway, I just turned on this radio, the Grundig 750, on the Longwave band. This is part 2 of a series on searching for Longwave. And it's 2:30 in the afternoon, and I'm picking up something, and I'm guessing it's probably a medium wave station. I haven't been able to verify it. But I've learned a couple of things since the last show, and let me turn some lights on here so we can at least see the radio, not particularly me. I've learned a couple of things, some things from my viewers who left comments. This is about trying to receive Longwave here in Florida. And one of the things that I got as a comment from one of the viewers, and I've seen on several articles, is in order to receive Longwave at all, the chances are pretty slim. Number one, you have to listen to it when both your site, your receiving site, and the transmitting site are in darkness. That's when the propagation is the best. And I've been using this CD right here. This is a CD that somebody gave me, which is Monitoring Times magazine from 1999 to 2013. And of course, they've shut down and no longer are publishing. And one of my subscribers, who wishes to remain anonymous, gave me this. And it's a very useful resource on radios and scanners and antennas and stuff like that. I always liked Monitoring Times. I got it for several years when I was working full-time and really didn't have the time to read them, so I stopped my subscription. And then lo and behold, the year, which was I think last year, when I started again, they shut down, went out of business, no longer exist. But that generous subscriber sent me this CD, which you can get off of, I can't remember where he got it exactly, but you can get off the internet anyway. Anyway, I've been using this, and this is all the issues of the magazine in PDF form, so you can search them. So this morning I put in Longwave radio, and I had it search the entire collection from 1999 to 2013. Find every article it could find. It took about 2 hours to search through all those articles, every page, every word. But I found them. Made a nice list, and I've been going through them this afternoon. And the articles also mention there are reports of people that have heard stations in the United States, heard them in the United States from Europe, and they've always reported that it was like 11 o'clock at night Eastern Daylight Time to 2 o'clock in the morning Eastern Daylight Time. So again, that points out to the fact that you've got to listen late at night if you have any chance of receiving a long-wave transmission. And I think I got, because I went backwards from 213 backwards looking at these articles so that I could get the most recent one. And I think I went back to 2009. That's where I stopped looking at them. And I found a number of stations that people have reported that they've heard over the years, over that span of time. 2009 to 2013. And they include a station in France at 162 kilohertz, a station in Morocco at 171 kilohertz, a station called Radio 1 at 252 kilohertz, a station in the Bahamas at 526 megahertz, and a station in Germany at 177 megahertz. So there's hope. There's hope that I can receive some. But since what the gentleman that left the comment said that you have to listen when both the receiving station are in the dark and the transmitting station in the dark, which, and then these people say in Florida after 11 p.m. Well, I'm not a late night person, but what I can do is set up one of these frequencies and use my recording software, Audacity. And if you go back to my show number 531, it will show you how you can set up Audacity to record off your radio and set up a level of which it will not record until the signal reaches that level, and then it'll start recording, so you don't have this long recording of just dead space. So unfortunately, I can't do a continuous scan on this radio like I could a scanner radio. So the ATS function, which is the scanning function that this radio has, will work on the long-wave band, but it just makes one pass and that's it. So that wouldn't work to monitor all night long. So what I'm just going to have to do is I'm going to have to select one of these frequencies, plug it in, have the audio piped over to my computer with Audacity running, and see if it picks up anything. Now, there are some drawbacks with doing that, and one of them is my computer, and I can turn the monitor off, but my computer is putting out RF noise, which the long-wave band is really susceptible to RF noise, because that's where a lot of it is, way down in that band. So that's going to be one problem. Another problem is where to point this antenna. Where's the best null to null out the RF noise from the computer and still get a good strong signal. So I'm just going to have to guess at that. Probably will make it perpendicular to the direction of where the station should be, which would be approximately like that. So those are the two things I've got to work against. The other thing that I'd like to do, and this is a real trade-off, because ideally what I would do as far as reception is I'd like to get away from my noise environment here in my office, which means I'd best go to the park or someplace away from power lines and stuff like that. Well, if I want to listen around midnight, I can't do that. That put me in jail if I try to do that. So I can't do that. So it's a real trade-off here. My chances of success, I don't know if they're any good or not, but we're going to try and just give it a shot. What the heck? That's what it's all about. That's what this hobby is about, is just experimenting, trying things. Maybe you're not going to be successful. Maybe you are. So anyway, I don't know what this station is. I'm guessing since it's early in the afternoon, it's probably just a local medium wave broadcast. I've got full gain on the radio. I have turned the audio way up, and I'm gonna play around a little more after this video and see if I can find that same station on medium wave. It's not quite intelligible enough to try to discover, listening to it, what station it is. Maybe I can get a break and they'll say something like on the hour or half hour to give me a clue of what station it is. It's probably just a medium wave station. Anyway, so that's where we're at right now with this challenge of myself, for myself, to see if I can pick up a long wave broadcast. Now I did pick up yesterday, or maybe even last night, I did pick up some code, a CQ call at 368 kilohertz. Somebody sending CQ, 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 and then pausing CQ, CQ. I think there is some amateur radio activity down on this band somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. Again, if you know, please leave a comment or send me an email at TRRS73@gmail.com. Got it. Okay. So anyway, that's the show for today. Thanks for watching. Please, if you have any comments, send them my way. Bye-bye.